Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you guys some really fun projects I made with KSCraft's March release. So I'm almost done making things with the release. I think I have like 2 more things and that's it. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this picnic basket. Oh my gosh, so adorable. And all the fun butterflies and flowers and stuff that are in this collection. This is a really fun spring release. So yeah, you definitely want to check it out. Now Hannah has one video on her YouTube channel, so it's on the KSCraft YouTube channel, that goes through every die in the March release and shows something made with it. I right now have this video and then one video back with the makes that I've done so far, and then I do have a video just going through the dies themselves. So anyway, let's get started. So I'm gonna push this aside just for a second, and I want to show you all of these lovely flowers. So this is the poppy, I think it's called the poppy flower set, and you actually get 2 flower plates, and I love, love, love the way these cut out. I think everybody who does, you know, flower dies should do it like this. It is so much easier than having to cut everything apart when you get it, and then to sit there and lay them all out on your die cutting machine. So yeah, this is amazing. I love it. And I don't know if you noticed these little tiny things here. Those you can use for the centers of your flowers, or you can use them to stack on top of each other and make some really fun tiny flowers. I actually didn't use these this time. I just haven't put them all together. So what I am going to show you today is the large flower and then the small flower. So that's kind of what I used out of that set. And yeah, let's just show you guys this close up. But yeah, there they are. So, so pretty. Now, because I rolled my flowers, I always roll my flowers pretty much the same way. You don't get to see the embossed line. Plus, I use a textured cardstock. But if you look here, you've got this beautiful embossed detail of the flower. So if you just use a solid cardstock that doesn't have a texture to it, this is going to shine through really, really beautifully. But yeah, so mine just aren't going to show it because of how I do my flowers. But aren't they just beautiful? So here are the large. So let me just grab some of those. Guys, aren't those beautiful? And then I just use different types of centers for those. Here's another large one, and then I did like a lighter pink. Oh, and I think I did a, yeah, darker turquoise. So love, love, love those. And then the small, I'll show you like for size reference, the difference, so you can kind of see the difference between the large and the small. But aren't those so pretty? And I just, all my little flat backs I get on AliExpress or Temu. They're just super inexpensive. I don't know anyone really else that sells like a really big selection of flat backs. I know a few people do, but yeah. So anyway, those are just so, so pretty. I love, love, love those. And then this right here, I actually put together using, this is an old KSCraft die. It's called the Star Ruffle Edge. So I just had a couple of those already put together. And then I added the tulip bow, and this tulip bow comes in the picnic basket set. So I didn't use it on my picnic basket, but I did want to show you guys one of those made. So, so cute. And what's so fun about this is it's a really fun bow, but you have this piece that you can layer in between. And then I popped my little, my little tulip buds up on foam to give them like just some dimension. And then I layered it with some of my flat back, like little flowers. And then I had, this is a flower right here from Creating for Fun from Lori, and then this is a flower from my stash. I think this is actually a, oh gosh, I can't remember if this is a KSCraft or a, I think it's a KSCraft die, but I'm not sure. It could be Scrap Diva. And then I just added that little piece of chipboard, and I thought that came out really cute. And then I just layered it on top of like these 2 little circles. And I just think that made just a really fun embellishment. Let me show you that die set real quick. So this is the die set to make the picnic basket as well as the bow. You get all of that together. I'm not going to show you all the pieces of the picnic basket. I do have a video that goes through that. And there's, Hannah has a video of how to put this together. I thought it was pretty straightforward, but if you're not sure, because there's a couple pieces that are very similar in size, I would suggest watching her video. And I think there could be, I feel like there's somebody else did a tutorial as well. So, but here's the pieces to the bow. So really, really easy to do. You cut out your tail. You can cut this as kind of like your stems. So I did those in aqua because I don't really use green that much. So you would cut that out in whatever color. And I kind of offset mine like, let's see, which way did I go? Yeah, I offset it like that when I glued it down. Then I made my bow, glued that on top, added my little piece here to secure the bow. And then these right here cut out the layering pieces. So you can cut this out in your stem color, and then you have these to layer to make your flowers, which I really love. And then these are some little greenery sprigs, which I didn't use, but those you can kind of layer in, you know, in the bow as well. But I didn't feel it was necessary. I think it came out really cute, you know, without like little sprigs of green, but definitely I could have done those in like another color and had those peeking out. So when I make more of these bows, I'll probably try that. So super, super cute. So yeah, so now let's get into the actual picnic basket. So what I did on my picnic basket is there you have a handle in the die set, and you have one, and you're basically supposed to cut out two of them, and it's meant for the handle, this handle, to go this way. So it kind of opens, you know how picnic baskets usually have that double handle, and you fold them down and then you take the lid off. So I just decided I wanted to do mine differently, but here are the pieces just so you can see. So you have your main piece, and then you have your layering piece there. And so in order to do this one, I wanted my handle a little longer than this. And so I just kind of doubled it up and then glued it together, kind of like, imagine this, oops, is another piece of this. I kind of just like, I think I overlapped it about like that. If you can see that, sorry. Yeah, so I kind of overlapped it like that. And glued it down, and then I cut little pieces to kind of reinforce those, and then I did my layering piece on top, and I did the same thing with the layering piece. So if you're kind of wondering, my strap is a little bit longer, and because it was going this way instead of the short, you know, this is, I went lengthwise instead of widthwise. So yeah, it just needed to be a little longer. So anyway, but I think it really came out cute. So it just looks like a little I mean, it still could look like a little like picnic basket or like a little tote or something of that effect. But yeah, I think this came out so stinking cute. So you can see my lid. I did layer it up with some of those beautiful flowers from the poppy set. I had this rolled flower and these little tiny ones here, again from Lori at Creating for Fun. I took that star ruffle, and instead of layering it, I just, and sewing it down the middle, I just folded it up and just kind of glued it down on top of like this little piece of ephemera there, and just to give this thing some dimension on top, because the top was looking a little bit plain. So I thought it'd be fun to just kind of put a bunch of flowers there. But I love all the centers in these flowers. So I love the centers that Lori uses. And then I added some fun little like gold ones. I added this really sweet, I don't know if you guys can see that little bee. Isn't he just the cutest? So I added him. And then I did add these butterflies. So this one here is from the butterfly banner set. So I'll show you that die set in a second. So that's where this came from. And then this is from the, I forgot the name of this, Elegant Butterfly, I think is what this one's called. And I'll show you that set as well. And then I just, again, I have this rolled flower in my stash. There's some of Lori's flowers. This is another one of hers. And added another one of those bees just to tie in the bee up at the top. And then I added one of the Spring 2024 shadow words from the shadow words set. So I showed that on my last video. I forgot to bring that one down, so I won't be able to show that one to you today, but there's like 6 or so words in the set, some really fun ones. So definitely a good one to look at. So this is the Elegant Butterfly set. This is a super, just very basic set, but really, really fun. So you have this as your base piece, and I don't know if you can tell, but you do have the ability to pull these little pieces up and just kind of curve them with your bone folder, so it gives the butterfly a lot of dimension. I really haven't seen anybody do that, so I really like that idea. And then you have 2 ways to do this layering piece. So you can either use this one, which kind of has this center piece. So that's what I did here, if you can see that there. And then I just glue it down just on the very tips so that this will still fold up. So you can have this fold up, or you can have it glued like straight down, either one. And then, or you can use this piece, which is gonna be the outline. It's just not gonna have that middle section that comes in there. So there's 3 pieces total to that, or excuse me, 3 pieces to do the wings. And then you do have this, which is your body. And I always pop mine up on foam so that it has lots of dimension. Now, the other thing I did was there's another piece in here. So I used that piece as my base, and that's from the banner set. So that was the, I think it's the second smallest to the set. Yeah, I think it was this one. So I just started with the base of that, and then I built that up on top. So these 2 sets honestly are super, super versatile. You can kind of intermingle them, and you'll see I have some embellishments inside where I made the Paperclip butterfly banner. I think that's what gosh, I can't remember. Paperclip butterfly banner. I think that's the name of this. I made some of those, but I layered it with this. So yeah, definitely multiple ways to do that. But yeah, isn't that just like so sweet? And then the box itself, it has, so you have this piece here, which is just kind of a decorative piece to add when you add your brad, which I think is really cute. So you can use that, or you don't have to. I like it there. I think it just is really, really sweet. I love this paper I use. So I use Garden Party. So that's what all my spring projects are. But yeah, isn't that cute? And I love that you, on the top of the lid, you have layering pieces for that as well. So, and I don't use black a lot in my crafting, but if I have black with like a white like this, I think it looks really cute with like pink and green and like aqua. So it's a really, really sweet paper. Okay, so my handle just folds down like that. And then, oh, and then real quick, so see how cute this would be if you didn't even have a handle. Like, I think it would be really cute. Hannah mentions that this looks a lot like a flower pot. So you could really turn this into, I think, a really cool 3D project where you had like some bigger flowers coming out the top. I think that'd be really fun. But I really like it with the handle as well. Okay, so inside, let me take everything out that I made, and then we'll go over it all. So some of it is KSCraft, and if there's a couple things that aren't. So, but yeah, we'll go through that, and then let me show you the inside of the box. So pull that out for a second. But yeah, you can see how roomy that is, just super deep and very wide, and just, you know, put a little bit of shred in there. You know, even you could do this without the lid, like a little Easter basket almost. Wouldn't that be just like so darling? But yeah, really, really, really fun. Okay, so let me put the lid back on, and then we'll go through, all these guys. Okay, so let's start with these butterflies. So these again are the Elegant Butterflies, and I did just layer those up with the 2 pieces that, you know, come in the set, and then I added on top this little guy. Sorry, over here. So I added that on top just to make the butterflies look different. And then on this one, I just used the main piece of the of that set. And you can see where I curled these up with my bone folder. and then added this, and I love like that dimension. So fun. And then I layered both of these with Lori's sweet little flowers and a little flat back cabochon. And I just think those are just so beautiful. They would be so pretty on a project. Love, love, love those. And then I did a little strip, and I wanted to show you this one because I did use the flowers from the poppy set. And then this right here was a leftover strap. So this is the layering piece for your, wait, is that the layering piece for the strap? Oh no, I'm sorry. It was a layering piece for this. So I had cut a different color out and changed my mind and decided to do black and white. And this right here, I had a whole bunch left over. And so I used them to make some little folded, ruffle strips. And all I did was just do a little cut here. And then I left this, flat, sewed it down the middle, added these little golden tickets, added 2 of those poppy flowers and 1 of Lori's flowers, and I layered all of this on top of a really big piece of Maggie Holmes ephemera. And I just think that's just like a really fun embellishment that you can add to a future project. And then I had more of those strips left, so I used them here. And then this right here, I wanted to use that as well. That comes in the spring tote set. It's this piece right here. And I had some pieces cut out, didn't wind up using them on my bag. And so I thought it'd be fun to add them to the tails of this little award, rosette type of embellishment. So I took this is Lori again from Creating for Fun, some of her rosettes. I just took 2 of her rosettes and glued them to the top of these little tails, added this little flower, kind of poking out or peeking out, added 2 of her other flowers, a little swan that I have in my stash, some cabochons here and here, and I just think these came out so pretty. Just like perfect little embellishments to gift. And then so then here is the paperclip, this butterfly paperclip set. So let me show you that set again. So you have this piece here that allows you to cut out your part that's going to attach to your paperclip. And then you have 3 layering pieces. Whoops. So you can layer, you can use as many of these or as few as you'd like. So you have those 3. So let's see, on this one, I did use all 3. And then this one doesn't come with a little body, but I just used the body from the Elegant Butterfly to use in the center. So, so that's how I created this one here. And I just decided not to attach this to a paper clip. So all I did was trim off this piece after I cut it out. I just trimmed it a little bit and layered it so you guys could see like how versatile this is. So you can do it this way. You can go ahead and do your paper clips. Now for the paper clip, you're meant to cut this out twice and then attach it like glue, like cut this out twice and then say this is your other one and kind of overlap those little pieces and glue them together. I found it's not necessary if you just take your paper prior to cutting out your paper, fold it in half, make sure it's wide enough to fold in half. So we would fold your paper in half like that, and then we would take this and we would lay your paper, make sure it covers everything. But let's say it's the right size. We're gonna lay it about right there, and you're gonna run this, lay it down, and you're gonna run it through the die cut machine. And then now you have a hinge because it didn't cut through the centerpiece. You're gonna have a hinge, and then you can easily attach that to your paper clip. So it just saves you a step of like having to glue. So on this one, I did it the same as this butterfly here. I just added a couple flowers. I added the word enjoy and added that little cabochon. And I just think it came out so cute. I'm absolutely loving this pink and green together, and then this little pop of blue. Even though there's no blue really in this paper, this blue is so faint. It's like a shimmery, it doesn't come through on camera, but it's a very pale shimmery blue, and I think it's a nice little backdrop for those colors. And then here's another one, and this is where I mentioned that I use the, I mix the 2 butterflies. So I use the largest layering piece for this set first. And then I just took one of those butterflies. So I just took one of these guys that I made and I just put that right on top. So, oh, that would be so pretty. I gotta make, oh, I love that because of the blue there. But yeah, so I just glued that right on top. And then I added this little like standout sticker from the Garden Party collection, added some flat backs, that little bee. And now I have like a really fun like paper clip that I can add to a project. So you can see how, whoops, how that just clips to, you know, a project. So honestly, if this was like a clear bag that you put embellishments in or something, I think this would be so cute instead of doing like a bag topper, just kind of adding that clip to the top of a bag. And then the recipient can take it off and use it, especially on these bags that seal on the top. I think that would be a fun way to gift those. So anyway, yeah, that is everything, guys, in this little, I don't know what you want to call it, little embellishment make that I did this weekend. So this is kind of what I was busy doing this weekend. Just trying to kind of get through everything because I know you guys like to see it sometimes before you make your purchases. So anyway, that's it. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And you can find I know you can find everything on AliExpress, and some of these will be on Amazon as well. I just don't know how stocked they are. I always forget to look before I do my video, but yeah, definitely check out both of those places. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, leave those below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much.